A northern Minnesota casino is investigating a data breach. Grand Casino says there's been a security breach at its casino in Mille Lacs. Officials believe 1,600 credit cards, expiration dates, and names were taken after malware was installed on its card transaction readers. The breach started in April and lasted through October 9th. Grand Casino has set up a toll-free hotline to help people who might be impacted. That information is at WCCO.com/links. Security researchers say they've discovered a vulnerability in Apple's software that could open the door for hackers to steal information from iPhones or iPads. It's called the mask attack, and it's a flaw that tricks device users into downloading a malicious app and then disguises it as an update for a legitimate app. The app will download once a user clicks on a link in a phishing email or a text that's been designed to look like it came from a trusted source. Apple is reportedly aware of the issue and is working on a fix, but in the meantime, users are being told don't install apps unless they come from the official Apple Store.
Today, a Minnesota delegation is making a bid for the NCAA Final Four. They hope to land the 2019 or 2020 basketball series in the new billion-dollar Viking Stadium. Stadium's being built to include 4 separate locker rooms that were specifically designed for the NCAA. Just a few months ago, the Twin Cities won its bid for the 2018 Super Bowl. It's going to be so fun. Decision about the Final Four should come on Friday. Up next, state officials will put in a bid for college football's national championship game.
The United States is now Ebola-free. A New York doctor infected with Ebola who was criticized at first for taking the subway going bowling. He's now out of the hospital. Dr. Craig Spencer was released this morning. He was the last of 9 Ebola cases in the United States. Dr. Spencer treated Ebola patients in Guinea while working with Doctors Without Borders. He tested positive last month.
Please join me in turning our attention back to West Africa and ensuring that medical volunteers and other aid workers do not face stigma and threats upon their return home.
The stroke of midnight brought an end to nurse Casey Hickox's Ebola monitoring in Maine. She was quarantined in New Jersey after treating Ebola patients in Sierra Leone. She protested that isolation, though, and was allowed to return to Maine.
Molten lava has eaten up its first house on Hawaii's Big Island. Lava from the volcano that's spewing there had been creeping toward the home for months. It took less than an hour for fire to destroy this house. The renters had moved out in August. The next closest house about a half-mile away.
So scary, there's not much they can do about that.
No,
you
and
know?
it just slowly kind of creeps in, so you just watch it go.
And then your house disappear.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
rough.
terrible. We are dealing, I think, with the opposite of lava, and that would be snow, right? On the spectrum of